wake up and let the weirdness begin. It's the KVJ show to start your morning. Kevin is the host, and his skin pigment is whiter than Casper the Ghost. Virginia sounds like this. Nickname Vicious V, so don't get her pissed. Jason talks like a spaz, and he loves to talk about Bigfoot and stats. So get ready, here we go. You're listening to 97.9 with the KVJ show.
Well, hello and happy Monday. Good morning and welcome to the KVJ show. Hopefully everybody had a fantastic weekend. I want to say thanks to everybody that dropped in on our little happy hour on Friday that we did on the KVJ show YouTube channel. It's kind of nice to all get together in our own places and just see what was going on and chat it up and have a couple drinks. That's the best we got for socialization at this point.
It was fun I like seeing everybody's house. A lot of the news stations and a lot of people are now doing stuff from their house, so it's kind of fun to peek in their living room.
Yeah, I kind of like that too. That is, we all love
super
being
nosy.
voyeurs, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's cool. You can walk around with your laptop and you can see the whole thing. It's really fascinating. It's kind of like a big old FaceTime.
I've always loved those. They don't do them so much here in Florida, but in New Orleans, they do like tour of homes where you basically like walk through a neighborhood like the Garden District and you can go into people's houses and they do like a whole tour of the house and you go like to 6 or 7 of them and then it's over. But I've always been fascinated by that.
Yeah, I have too. I think it is really kind of neat. I find myself, whenever I'm watching anybody who's doing anything on TV, and everybody now is from their own house, I'm just looking around, see what they got. Be like, okay, is there something laying out that shouldn't be? What's going on? Are they got family photos there? I'm just so nosy. But it's kind of fun. So you get to do the same thing with us. So I think we'll probably be doing that for the near future. Fridays at 5 o'clock. You can jump on and join in. And I know like one family was there. They put it on their big flat screen TV and just kind of watched and had some cocktails with the KVJ show.
That's fun.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. And so, we're talking to people in the chat room and stuff like that. So it's still online if you want to go see it. But we'll do another one coming up on Friday. So a lot of stuff like that. We're live right now on YouTube. You can watch us on Kvj Tv. Always. You can check that out. So there's always some good stuff that's going on there. You can check us out on your smart speakers right there as well. Just say play a KVJ show. Boom, will pop up there. So I know everybody, like their whole schedule, everything is just kind of off and different. And, people are on different schedules now trying to figure it all out.
I swear to you, I did not even realize it was Easter yesterday until about 3 p.m.
Yeah,
I shut everything down. I didn't turn. I just watched Netflix. I didn't watch any news. I shut my phone off, and then it's like 3. I put my phone back on. Happy Easter, Happy Easter. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's Easter.
It was weird. It's definitely, you lose all kind. It's like being on a deserted island, almost in a sense, where you just things that are like perspective are kind of off. And what was interesting for me today was I been a while since I went through it, but I have a list of all the big events and things that are going on. So, we don't miss that in our regular life. And I was like going, oh my gosh, that was canceled. And I saw like, okay, NBA finals. I'm like, oh, polo. I'm like, oh, and then I saw like coming up is Sunfest. I'm like, gosh. And I almost deleted Sunfest. I'm like, it's not happening, but I just left it on the timeline just to be like, okay, for a perspective, be like, hey, this would have been Sunfest weekend.
Right.
So this is what we would have been doing if it weren't for this quarantine. This would have been a normal life. But it is. Everything just feels like a movie.
Did the boy get a basket from the bunny?
No,
Oh, he's
No.
too old?
I don't know. We didn't really, maybe the bird. I just think like it was 3 p.m. We're like going, hey, it's Easter,
Plus, Easter Bunny, he's got to, watch out for himself, too. It's trying times for him as well.
The bunny came to our crib.
Well,
Yeah.
that's DeQuesta.
Rocco's 4, though. I mean, he is prime bunny age. Like, just the whole concept of the bunny is everything to him. He loves the Easter bunny. I mean, this bunny brings chocolate and hides eggs and makes a game for you. I mean, this bunny is quickly surpassing Santa. His Santa was his favorite.
Really?
Now it's the bunny. By
Wow.
far, it's the bunny.
You're right. Maybe it's an
Really?
age thing. Maybe at certain ages, the Easter Bunny goes to the younger kids. I know that I just... For my family, we never got visited by the Tooth Fairy. For some reason, she never came around.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know what was going on with that, but
Too many kids, too many teeth?
too many teeth, too many cavities. Yeah.
Well, anything that just happened there, huh?
Dang.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Dennys is going around getting everybody's temperature just to make sure that we're all good. So here we all are. Make sure we're all healthy and
He's
the
got
quarantine is working.
The rectal thermometer.
Yeah. He does.
Dennys-
Bird's asking for seconds.
Hey,
No, take it again.
I was just letting you know, Kev, Dennys was talking major trash about your little thermometer over there on Friday. I mean, just a gang of crap.
Yeah.
He's like, it's the worst thermometer ever.
Okay. I don't know. Maybe it is. I don't know. I don't really know how to rank thermometers.
Well, I mean, it just looks like it might have Corona on it, right?
Oh, it's grody.
And it's
Oh,
Chinese
I see.
thermometer.
It's a Chinese thermometer.
Yeah.
So as you get the thermometer, you can see your temperature going up into the.
I was like, this thing probably gave me Corona.
That's ironic. That's very ironic.
Well, so far it looks like everybody is healthy. We're all doing well. And again, Bird is running the hottest. Yeah, 98.2.
Oh, baby. It's going to get even hotter.
He does run hot. I am the coolest member of the KVJ show. I'm at 97.3, which oddly is our old radio station, right?
Yeah, you're going to have to switch temperatures, Kevin. They won't let you reside there.
I guess yeah, I know. Good heavens. All right, yeah. Oh, and we got Suits right there at 97.9.
Okay.
Okay, he's so WRMF today.
He is committed.
The kid, the prodigy.
Okay, there you go. Virginia at 97.7 and Dennys at 97.6. Okay, so
That's good.
We're all staying healthy. That's good to know. So here we are.
Technically, when is it considered a temperature? When you're like, all right, something's a little off
So
here.
for this, they've come out and said 100.4, not 104.
Yeah,
like you thought the other day.
Oh, it's Monday. I'm locked and loaded. I'm ready.
100.4. So.
Okay.
Yeah. 97 to 99 is considered normal. When you get over past that, what Virginia talked about, then that's when they're like, okay, you better just chill.
You need to go home.
You need to go home. But I think we're already home. Like, okay, I'm already here.
It's the KVJ dirt of the day. It's the KVJ dirt of the day. Virginia, take it away, cause you know we need that dirt of the day.
Well, coming up in just a second, a few little clips from Tiger King. Netflix delivered a bonus episode of Tiger King yesterday, hosted by Joel McHale, and you'll hear from the director coming up in just a second. Before we get into that, though, wouldn't this be sweet? So a lot of really wealthy people right now are doing construction projects because, why not? George and Amal Clooney are no exception. They are doing major renovations at their place, like putting in a new pool, building new living quarters for their staff, and they've also spent $112,000 to build a 2-story playhouse for their twins, complete with a zip line, air conditioning, and a life-size giraffe toy inside.
Wow.
The 2-story den will mirror the couple's main home and come complete with a kitchen and a bathroom and running water, and I feel like I could live in it.
Probably. I would.
Wow, that sounds fancy. $112,000 on a playhouse.
Wow.
Must be nice.
Yeah, right?
Well, it was Tom Hanks's kitchen and Pete Davidson's mom's basement, but it was Saturday Night Live. They pulled off an episode over the weekend. I think we have a little clippage for you.
We do. Of Tom Hanks. Should be in there, but I've had major computer problems, so hopefully this goes well. When Kevin takes his time, I get nervous.
You should.
SNL.
Because Kevin looks mad.
Yeah, no, and there's. No. Okay, let me see right here.
Yeah, there it
got
is.
Got
Okay,
it.
all right. Woohoo.
All right. Oh, now somebody hit my buttons over here. Who keeps messing with my buttons over here?
I don't know, Papa Bear. It wasn't me.
Not me. I didn't do it today.
All right.
Why me as host? Well, for one, I have been the celebrity canary in the coal mine for the coronavirus. And ever since being diagnosed, I have been more like America's dad than ever before, since no one wants to be around me very long, and I make people uncomfortable. Now, I was diagnosed back in March down in Australia. But they use Celsius instead of Fahrenheit when they take your temperature. So when they come in and they say, you're 36, which seemed very bad to me, but it turns out 36 is fine. 38 is bad. So basically, it's how Hollywood treats female actors.
Okay. I was really surprised with Tom Hanks. I really was kind of hoping he would have done something from Castaway. You know, and had the ball. I felt like that was a little bit more apropos, but, hey, it's shorthand notice. What are you going to do?
So sometimes I think I might need laughter to see. Was he trying to be funny there, or was he trying to make a point, or both?
I don't know. It didn't really land for me. It didn't get me.
Was he being serious Tom Hanks or fun Tom Hanks? I can't tell.
I don't know. I mean, I think there's a little bit of both. I think he's poking fun at himself, but he's also like, hey, this is real stuff.
I only saw the monologue that he did. I didn't see the rest of the show, but I was reading some commentary on it. And, people are like, oh, it's nice that, they're putting forth the effort and you saw all that kind of stuff. But they're also questioning, okay, should they continue to do Saturday Night Live this way? Because I think it was really tough without that live audience. And some of them had like friends off to the side, kind of like trying to give them some laughter on their jokes. And they even, pumped in some applause when they introduced Tom Hanks. And he's like, thanks to the engineers. But, yeah, would you want to continue to see Saturday Night Live in that format that you saw on Saturday?
If y'all thought that was awkward to watch, you guys need to watch the wrestling that they did.
Was that awkward, too?
It's awkward, but I really like it. Because we're in the midst of this, global crisis. And John Cena comes out. He's like, we're all in this together. We're going to get through this. And then his opponent comes down, and now they're fighting with each other and talking trash. I'm like, so you guys can't put this aside, your beef?
One of you's not getting through it.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Maybe it just even feels weird any wrestling right now.
Well, you guys got beef right now during Corona?
It's petty.
Right. This is what really has got you upset?
Well, 2 minutes before, he's like, yeah, we're all one, baby, we're all one. And then he's fighting with this guy about something that doesn't mean anything.
Maybe they should all just come out and, get over their beef and talk it out.
Yeah.
Instead of wrestle. And finally here, Tiger King delivered us a bonus episode yesterday. Netflix had a little interview special where I guess Joel McHale caught up with a lot of the cast favorites. Of course, not interviewed face-to-face was Joe Exotic, who's currently in prison. But you had a lot of the favorites. I haven't seen it yet. I'm so excited to watch it today. I didn't get a chance to watch it yesterday with all the Easter festivities. But here's the director talking a little bit about Tiger King.
Joe was terrified of big cats. He was scared to death of lions and tigers. And in the shots that you see in there where he's in with the two tigers, the white one and the other one, the white one is blind and the other one is on tranquilizers. It's idiotic to think how he's become famous as the Tiger King when he's so terrified of big cats.
Probably my favorite scene from any of them was where the tiger attacked his shoe.
Yes. and
he's dragging Joe Exotic all around the pen.
Didn't he say it was laced with something?
He said they put meat on his shoe or dipped his shoes in meat sauce. Yeah. That's probably my favorite. I'd like to hear if anybody did watch that. Is it worth it?
Your
or
boy.
Is it
Dennys
not?
did.
Dennys watched it. He said
did.
it's 30 minutes, so that's not a huge time investment.
No, it's not. But I was just wondering, without Joe Exotic, he's the one that amused me the most.
Dennys!
Is it going to be worth watching, or is it just kind of like, okay?
Yeah, that's a great question because I did like a lot of the side players too. And I mean, especially like the chick that had her arm gnawed off.
Who I think deserves some compensation.
I mean, if anybody deserves workman's comp,
Her
right?
entire backdrop was a trash heap. Like they couldn't.
Yeah.
It was rough,
She's sitting in a garbage dump. Like they couldn't.
It looked bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, they actually address how Exotic Joe went and put on an EMT jacket and then came out to help her, so for the cameras and stuff.
Oh, that was great. Yeah, how we got that.
Yeah, she was making fun of that and stuff. But there was
So she's bleeding out, and he has time to put on a jacket.
He's like, I'll never financially recover from this. Yeah, that's the funniest line. But yeah, it's a lot of stuff. They paint him in a darker light in this one, so it's kind of the people's accounts of working with him, and he was pretty tough to work with.
Well, you could tell.
You could tell.
But
I didn't doubt that.
I do like more of the honest approach than the whitewashed approach, which might have been what we got the first time around.
Yes, a lot of the guys, they open up, especially now that he's incarcerated. They're
don't
saying
fear.
he's a bad guy. Basically,
He don't seem like a good guy to me.
No,
he does.
no.
None of them do. I mean, his employees did, but he seems bad, and Carol seems bad.
Yes, anyone who actually is ahead of showcasing the Tigers and stuff, all those people. In fact, that one kid, the guy who became his campaign manager, who worked at Walmart in the gun section.
That kid was so likable.
Very likable, and he's pretty, for as far as the group goes, he's arguably the most intelligent, I would say, out of all of them, and he's probably the most observant of it. And he was talking about, the things that happened in there that psychologically impacted him.
Oh, he saw too much.
He saw too much.
I feel bad for that kid.
So he was kind of spilling the beans about how it was to work behind the scenes with Exotic Joe, and he was just like, it was the most interesting thing of his life, just watching him interact with people.
Some people are texting in saying the Tiger King interview special sucked. We didn't get anything more than what they already showed us in the series. And somebody else texted in and said, yeah, it sucked. The Tiger King episode last night was a waste of time.
What do you have to say for yourself, Dennys?
Well, so it wasn't an episode. It was Joel McHale touching base with everybody about what happened after, because Tiger King is a phenomenon around the world. Everybody's talking about it, so they're almost at celebrity status now.
It's true.
And they're talking about how it's changed their lives. A lot of it was just their accounts on post Tiger King. So if you're looking for new material, there's not going to be much. It's them accounting what happened and kind of giving you a little more light on Exotic Joe.
And behind the scenes. I mean, that's the stuff I like. I like to know the real deal.
Yeah, you'll hear some shocking. There's 2 shocking stories in there.
Ooh.
And they're dark. So just be prepared.
Okay. All right.
Thank you.
There you go. Thank you.
Some people hated it. Dennys liked it.
All right. There you go. So if you watch it and you feel like it was a waste of time, you can send all your hate mail to Dennys. We'll make sure it's properly addressed and he reads every single one of them.
And then just think about this. What else do you have to do right now?
That's true.
Some new Tiger King. I'm very excited.
The bar is low on the level of entertainment we need.
Amen.
Want to see what Virginia looks like on camera? And Kevin and Jason? YouTube.com/KVJ Show.
What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? What's on your mind? Are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
What you got on your mind today, Jaybird?
I'm pretty sure I got insulted in a language I didn't understand, but do you know sometimes you can just tell by inflection and just volume?
Sure.
I could tell something was going on, but I'm not sure exactly what was said.
What were you doing?
Well, I was walking Chewy. And Chewy is tough to walk because he's blind now. And if Chewy wants to go a certain way and he's not supposed to go that way, I got to try to move him. So he kind of took me to a little area in a different parking lot that I normally go to. But we were not doing anything wrong. We weren't walking in anyone's lawn or anything like that. And out of the blue, this little gremlin dog jumps out of nowhere and basically jumps on Chewy's back and starts biting Chewy. Chewy's flipping out. He doesn't know what's going on. He falls back into a car that was parked, thank goodness. And then all of a sudden, this young kid comes out laughing at me. He's like, dude, my dog's not gonna eat your dog. And he's laughing as his dog is biting Chewy.
How old is this?
He's probably anywhere between 16 and 28. I don't know, somewhere in between there.
Okay, narrowing it down.
Yeah.
Because if he's under 18, you can't knock his lights out. But if he's over, I would seriously be considering
So
it.
he's laughing at me, and I go, hey, man, my dog is blind, so he doesn't know what's going on. He's freaking out. He's like, oh, I didn't know that. And he's laughing at me. And then I hear either his mom or somebody else in the little courtyard start to say something in a different language, and it did not seem like it was nice about me. They started yelling, like, almost kind of like, what's he doing over here kind of a thing. I'm like, I'm in the parking lot. I'm doing nothing wrong. Oh, I know, man.
That would have been really annoying.
Do you have any idea what language it could have been?
I don't. It all happened so quick. Chewy's pinned
Spanish, maybe?
I really don't know,
No.
Kevin. She was yelling so quick and so fast.
Yeah.
And I feel like it was not at her son. It was at me, definitely, for sure. But these people never have their dog on the leash. The dog runs up, it'll poop, it'll just rah, 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 try to attack people, and all they look, oh, sorry. And every single day it's the same thing. Little gremlin dog.
Yeah, people have talked before about, I think they have doggy mace that people will take along with them. And if another dog comes up and starts to attack your dog, that seems to be the safest thing to do.
But you gotta be careful, though. You don't want to spray your own dog.
Well, the other thing, too, is...
He's already blind.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not going to hurt him as bad, but it's still...
Well,
it's hard to breathe that stuff.
I don't feel like macing a dog. I'm not comfortable macing someone's dog that, hey, I don't know. And I'm not cool with macing a dog. It's not the dog's fault that it's being allowed to run amok.
It's not. It's the owner's fault for not having their dog on a a leash and then laughing about it. Yeah, I mace the owner, not the dog.
I would take it so hard if I had to mace another dog, that I would be so bummed out about
Mace the
that.
human.
But I think they say do that because the dogs sometimes they will hurt each other more trying to go at each other, and it actually is more humane to just kind of do enough of a deterrent, because if you get in the middle, then you're going to get bit.
I totally get all that, but
Yeah.
it's just annoying that you have to go around macing
I
dogs.
agree. Yeah.
I mean, I'm not looking to. I don't really jive with that well. I'm not looking to hurt a dog.
Yeah, it just seems like this happens a good bit to you.
Well, it's just where I live at, on that area, it's the dog trail. It's the trail where everyone's at, and it is lawless, baby. I'm up to 6 people now who have not picked their poop up on video.
6.
Yeah, it's still not enough, though. I want 10.
You need to throw this into your dog shaming. You could do a whole, compilation of dogs not on leashes, dogs who poo and people don't pick it up.
And I don't want to shame these people. I don't like getting into dog fights with people, or I hate all that crap.
But I think if you shame the people that aren't doing the leash and then their dog attacks you, no one's going to be on their side.
No.
And they deserve to be shamed.
I think you're right.
This dog is attacking a blind dog.
I know, it's-
There's nothing more awful.
It's really quite alarming to watch.
And they're laughing about it.
Oh, and
And then
you're,
mocking you in a foreign language.
well, then you're
Tough.
also trying to keep your cool and not yell, because then you don't know what's on camera.
I don't know how you kept your cool. I would have lost it.
I just was trying to protect Chewy.
Virginia, what you got on your mind today?
I had an epically terrible cooking day yesterday. It was weird.
Okay.
Slump?
I had all these big dreams of all this stuff I was going to do, and I was going to make it all awesome. And I don't know, I was just off. You ever have a day where you're just like, you don't feel like your body clock and rhythm is clicking?
Oh, yeah.
So I cooked a quiche for breakfast, burned it.
Uh-oh.
Had to throw that away. It was crispy. Not a good characteristic for a quiche. Then I was making dinner, and I overcooked the steaks. And then I really overcooked these little mini beef Wellingtons that I made. Everything was like too tough, and just the family still ate it, but they were like 5 minutes later, still trying to chew it. They were like hockey pucks.
Yeah.
I don't know what I wasn't on my game yesterday.
I get that way with a lot of things, where the day before you're in the zone, and then the next day it's like you've never done it before.
And I wonder, how much of that is diet? Because I ate really bad on Saturday. A bunch of stuff that I don't normally eat.
Sleep, too.
Sleep was off. I did not. I fell apart this weekend.
Yeah, I think everybody's just kind of out of sorts. What was normal is no longer normal.
I think I got to go back to the drawing board and try to make these mini beef Wellingtons again, because the showing was pathetic.
Okay, all right.
Me too. I had a really awful cooking weekend. Not great food. Every meal was pretty awful.
My head wasn't in it.
Yeah, I don't know.
I wasn't focused. I wasn't caring.
I ran out of butter, so you had to use water for my oil, and
Water from my oil.
it was not good, man. I charred a lot.
Do you need butter?
I think I do.
All
Yeah,
right, I'll bring you some butter.
it's really tough not cooking with butter or oil.
What I got on my mind today, I saw a story I got kind of excited about over the weekend. Now, I don't know exactly what it really means and how awesome it would be, but imagine one of the big plans for maybe continuing baseball is to continue at the spring training parks, and that would include Florida. So you would have real games being played at Ballpark of the Palm Beaches and Roger Dean Stadium for the 2020 Major League Baseball season.
Baseball's got a lot of big ideas over there.
They do. It'd be interesting if they wound up doing this. The plan would call for baseball to be divided into two 15-team leagues, and you would have basically Florida's 5 East Coast teams with the Mets and Port St. Lucie, the Marlins and Cardinals and Jupiter, and the Nationals and Astros in West Palm Beach would make up one division, and then that's how they play. They get rid of the regular divisions like they normally have in baseball.
I think the reason why they're trying to get playing before anybody else, right now you've got a captive nation. You have a captive world watching, and baseball needs all the eyeballs they can get on the sport. This is the same thing that happened back in the 78 World Series. Am I losing you, Virginia?
Almost.
You're heading down the
here.
path of losing her,
You
yeah.
said 78, and I'm like,
When you said
"Ugh."
78, the eyes started to drift.
World Series.
Yeah.
What happened in '78? Can you do it quick?
I can do it really quick. Okay, you had the Reds and you had the Red Sox playing against each other, and there was a huge rain delay, rain after rain, night after night. So by the time all this hype was built up, by the time they played the game 6, so many eyeballs were watching it because of all the rain delays, all the reports, all the news. Baseball had a surge in popularity.
Oh.
And it wasn't worth telling.
Yeah.
It wasn't worth telling.
Baseball needs the corona.
It does, though. It kind of does.
It is boring.
I think people stuck around for that terrible story, though, just to see how bad it was going to be.
Oh, man. I'm sorry. There's going to be a lot more terrible stories today.
Yeah, what they would do is they would do 3 weeks of spring training once the teams returned. So they would not jump into the regular season. They would kind of reboot spring training, do that with games that don't count at these stadiums, and then pretty much every single night, you would see the lights on, regular games going, but you'd have to watch it on TV because they still would not allow fans in the stadium to start off with.
I'm just not believing baseball right now. I know that they want to do this. I don't see it happening.
This is only one plan, but this seems to be the one that's taking the lead for possibly getting a Major League Baseball season going, is sticking with this plan. But the problem would be, of course, is weather. It's very hot in Arizona. You're going to have rain in South Florida. So they could use Marlins Park and Tropicana Field in St. Pete to try to get in some of those games. But would it really work, and would they be able to accommodate that many teams in those few places? So I think they're just trying to get anything going on.
They are. Nice try, baseball.
Anything going on. But just the prospect of possibly having games every single night in the stadium, you could go across the street and watch the game on TV that's happening on a major network, would be kind of cool. And for South Florida, it'd be good, too, because, you know, spring training is about $70 million pretty much every single year for just like in fact, the 2 months they had it this year, $70 million is what we got. So even though you wouldn't have butts in the seats, still with hotel rooms and a little bit of transportation costs and meals and things like that it would give a shot to the arm to the economy here in South Florida.
But who can go to the, other than the players, who can go to the host? I mean, it's...
Well, just hosting all those teams in hotel rooms, having to prepare food for them, the people that would serve the food, cook the food, all that kind of stuff would provide jobs. And so that's what they're saying would be a boost here in South Florida. So, I don't know. It's a plan. It's possible. Who knows what's going to happen? But honestly, I've seen crazier things. But that's what's on my mind.
Spend your early mornings watching the KVJ Show on YouTube. Just search KVJ Show and put our questionable faces up on that flat screen. 87.9 WRMF.
Well, on Friday, we did a virtual happy hour. It was awesome to have everybody in there and checking that out. That was a lot of fun and something that we'll probably continue doing here until we can get back into real bars and restaurants. Friday at 5 p.m. You can check it out on the KVJ Show YouTube channel. Then after that, we had the virtual video game challenge. Second week of this. Last week, Jbird was wearing an eye patch because he lost to producer Dennys. And they had writing on the line, the loser was going to have to wear a bikini top all week long. Now, I don't see either one of them in a bikini top. So I'm kind of curious what happened with the challenge on Friday when you guys played.
Yeah, where's my sexy?
The game didn't get completed because there was a glitch 3/4 of the way in there.
Did you spill Tahitian straight in the machine?
It wasn't our fault. It was a user, or it was a game glitch. It was a game glitch that was in there. I'll have Dennys explain it to you. But yeah, there was some kind of feature on the baseball game where if you warm up a pitcher, it took an hour for the pitcher to warm up. So just the audience was just sitting, this guy throwing this ball back and forth to a catcher. Yeah, what happened, Dennys?
Well, so what happened was it's a brand new game that we never changed the settings on, and it's on realistic MLB mode. So what happened was we had a rain delay in the game, and it makes you wait 30 minutes as a
That's
real...
insane.
It's insane.
What a dumb feature.
It's the dumbest feature.
Like, who playing a video game is going to be like, okay, let's just sit here patiently and wait 30 minutes to start playing a video game
I'm
again.
glad you had a captive audience sitting there waiting.
Well, that's why we were just like, what
a pointless feature that
so
is.
dumb.
And they even said it might take up to an hour.
That's
and
the dumbest feature I've ever heard in a video game.
Yeah, and I couldn't stick around that long.
Baseball blows it again.
It really did. So it was the 7th inning. We had 3 innings left to play, and Dennys was beating me. So we wanted to see what y'all think. Do we finish the game? Do I just automatically
You
lose?
always finish the game.
So we'd have to start a brand new game.
Oh.
Yeah, plus the next day was Easter, and it was getting late.
So
any other...
Okay, if this were a real Major League Baseball game, let's say that you had a rain out I think if you complete 7 innings, it's considered a complete game, but you guys didn't fully complete 7, correct?
I think it's actually five and a half.
I think somebody in the chat room pointed out it's 5.
Oh, it is. Well, then I think it's a complete game. It would be the same thing. So I think that the whatever the score was, it's
So we don't finish the game, I just lose?
I think so. I mean, if you're going MLB
I figured
rules,
you'd say that.
But that seems right. Correct,
Let's get the
Virginia?
bikini. I need the bikini. Let's put it on.
We'll let the audience decide, but that would be my thought. That I mean, if in a real Major League Baseball game, if something happened where they couldn't complete the game,
That's a real Major League game. This is video games.
But what are
but
the
you
rules?
had it on the real game feature.
What are the rules? If the rules are the rules, if they say 5 innings and you did 5 innings, get on your bikini.
So the reason they put this feature in was like in 2016 because people wanted a real MLB experience. And so when you play people online, people take it real seriously, and people that stream this game do it as a full real baseball game, and they sit through delays and everything. But you can turn that stuff off.
Okay.
Do you have a
That's so
bikini?
weird.
I don't got any here.
You don't have a bikini in all of this?
I'll have to go look in the closet.
All of this.
There's so much. And this is just a fraction of his costumes.
Yeah.
They had to give him a whole closet, and he's definitely outgrown it.
Well, I want to say there are costumes. KVJ. Come on. You guys are more than welcome to use them.
You got to have a little skimpy bikini.
I'll go dig deep into the closet.
We will also accept that mankini, which I know we have.
Which one's that?
The green one?
The green one.
That's too hot for TV.
Yes.
That's too hot for KVJ
Too hot for
TV.
television.
I don't know. It's just what I need.
I'll see what I can find, but it's quite offensive.
Better than coffee if you're looking to get your day started right.
All right, so that's the official. It's a loss for the bird.
I believe so. We'll see what people say. Yeah, some people are saying, it's complete. Or some people say complete the game, but I don't know. You can't pick it up from where it was. And what was the score when the game?
6-3. I had a guy on first, I believe. Is that what was going on?
Yeah.
Dennys
And
was
I had 3
winning
innings
6-3.
left.
Okay. All right. Yeah. We'll see what the audience says here, what their ruling is.
I mean, hope was riding high, Bird. You're the baseball guy.
Well, I was hoping to complete the game. I was hoping. I didn't know there's going to be an hour rain delay in a video game. I didn't see that one coming.
Yeah, that's pretty insane. Okay. We'll let people sound off. Get the first 5 votes in here. 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763. Should it be a reboot and a new game, or should the score stand after a little over 7 innings? Coming up here in just a couple of minutes, too. I know a lot of people are talking about this, and this is what you're thinking after, what is it? We pretty much started lockdown around March 11th. Here we are at April 13th, so we're over a month.
Has it been over a month?
I guess technically it has.
Yeah, I shut it down on March 11th. That is the exact day that I shut it down.
That seems to be the day where people are like, okay, let's not go out and lock it down. Because I remember St. Patty's Day on the 17th, really, it was very rare. Almost everything was canceled.
We were supposed to have a dinner on Friday, March 13th, where I took all the production guys that did Stars Ball for free, like Suits and Jaybird and Dennys, behind the scenes, the lighting crew.
Yeah.
Like, all those guys donated all their time, and we were supposed to do dinner on that Friday the 13th, and we canceled it because I was like, nope, Corona.
We had a snack pack show coming up, the first one in 5 years.
Wow.
In Lake Park on my birthday.
Ah, jeez.
I know. It was perfect.
Wow.
Too perfect.
Too perfect.
That's just it.
You're right. It was too perfect.
There's going to be a lot of makeup birthdays, and I think yours should be one of them. And that party should happen, whenever it happens, like July, August, September. I don't know when we're going to be able to party again, but don't cancel. Reschedule.
Yeah, we're not.
That needs to be the theme for all of our celebrations. Don't cancel, reschedule. It's just on pause, baby.
Just got a couple shout outs here today. Always puts it all into perspective. Shout out here to my family for trying to make my daughter Alexis special for a prom she may never have. She was born on 9/11/2001, and the world changed that day. And now her senior year will forever be changing her memories of high school. So there is a photo and a shout out to her. But yeah, that's just one of the things, unfortunately. It's sad. Some things can be postponed. Some things just can't. And there are a lot of people that are missing out on graduations, proms, and things like that just will never be able to be made up. So one of the saddest things happening here, aside from all the deaths and how families are changed from this pandemic. Also, a shout out here, one of the chat room members, the Land of Oz, got into a pretty bad car accident recently and is now recovering, and we wanted to wish her a full and speedy recovery and let her know we're thinking about her. That's from Remy, Jamie, Octo, Lexi, Gen Z, Megan, Penelope, and the rest of the Discord chat.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah,
she's very nice.
She has Jaybird's Bigfoot tattoo.
Yeah,
too.
she's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
She's a KVJ Nationer for a long time.
KVJ Nationers, they pull together, though. And I tell you, if you feel like you don't have a community to belong to, they take everybody in. So you can just jump right into the KVJ Nation. You can get connected in our chat room right now. They're all in there watching us on Kvj Tv on YouTube. Just look for the KVJ show and hit that little bell to get the notifications when we go live, because we're doing a lot of videos now, like the happy hour video that we did on Friday. Jbird and Dennys playing video games. So there's a lot of that stuff going on. And if you want to connect to people, radio seems to be one of the great ways to do that, especially to people in the community. We're going to be doing isolation dedications. If you would like to record a greeting for a friend, family member, a healthcare worker, even just to give them a shout out, what you do is go to the mic drop feature on the WRMF app. You can download the app absolutely for free. You go to mic drop and it'll let you record a message on there and then give your shout out, and we'll have it here, and then we'll play it on the radio and be like, hey, I gave you a shout out on the radio on isolation dedication.
That's fun.
Yeah, I think so too. So that's how we're going to be using our radio station for the community. You guys just go on ahead and jump on and do that. The mic drop feature on the 97.9 WRMF app, and we'll start getting those on this week, the isolation dedications. Happy Monday, everybody. Hopefully you guys are ready to get at it. So we got a round to think fast here.
Okay.
Look out. Okay.
Love it.
All right, I have got a topic here for you. You've got to come up with an answer that works in this category. Myself and Suits will be the judge as to whether or not it does work and who gets what point. We got Virginia versus Jaybird and Dennys here.
Who's the champion?
I believe you are.
I think Virginia is.
Is she? I don't know then.
I have the cap, but did I steal it?
I think you
No,
won
I think you
it.
did win
I
it.
think
legit.
I won it. Okay,
Yeah, you did.
all right.
You're legit.
Let me put it on so I can get that headache real quick. It only weighs 30
I
pounds.
think it actually, oddly enough, when you wear it, it helps you lose.
Well, good. That'll go right in line with my weekend.
Okay. All right, here we go. First one. Think fast. All right, give me something that smells bad that starts with the letter B.
But
Okay, I'll give you that. I guess it depends on what you're doing with your butt. Hopefully they smell clean, but you're right.
Hopefully you clean it up before anybody else is sniffing around.
Yeah.
any given day, though, any butt can be dirty.
Prove it.
Okay, Jbird with the first point. Next up, think fast. It's something you have to put together that starts with the letter P.
Puzzle.
Whoa! Virginia stood up and got serious. She's kind of weirded me out, but I get it. Yeah, I know. Like, all right, you're really lurchy right now.
I put on the cap and I got real intense. I apologize, but I'm not going to change my behavior.
2 out of 3 of our players are now standing up.
I'm standing now.
Dennys, why are you still sitting?
Yeah,
Take Kevin's game serious,
It's
Dennys.
just messed up, man. I don't think it fits him.
It doesn't. Aggressive and annoying.
Yeah, this
does not fit him.
this doesn't fit his style. I think that's a bad move for him. I would stay seated. Okay, here we go. Something you associate with wine that starts with the letter G.
Grapes.
Denny's got grapes and makes it a 3-way tie.
Look at you, Dennys.
Good job, Miho.
Whoa.
job.
Wow. Okay, everybody has got a point in this. This is very competitive here today. Next up, think fast. It's a shape that starts with the letter O.
Oh,
I'm going to go bird on that. Do you agree, Suits?
What did he
think,
say?
You think
Octagon?
octagon?
Octagon.
And you think Jaybird? I'm agreeing. You're going to get that point. Okay. All right, Jaybird in a 2-1 lead over Virginia and Dennys here, and think fast. Everybody looks so intense. Jaybird's rocking back and forth. on balls of his feet. He's standing up. Virginia is just leaning over me and lurching and breathing in my face. She's not at all observing social distancing right now.
You better hope I don't have the corona.
Oh, you got I definitely have coronavirus because this is a dumb game. Yeah,
I want it bad, Kevin.
Not corona friendly.
no, it's not corona friendly. Not right now. I'm getting very nervous over here. All right, think fast. Next one. It's a name behind many recent blockbuster movies that starts with the letter M.
Martin Scorsese.
Matrix.
Miramax.
Recent blockbusters. Recent blockbuster.
The Irishman?
I feel like there's a better one out there. Martin Scorsese.
So what's the question?
It's a name behind many recent blockbuster movies that starts
Marvel.
with the Jaybird. Bam.
No, you know what?
You think Martin Scorsese?
Just give it to her.
When was the last blockbuster he had?
It was The Irishman.
But that
Huge.
But it wasn't in a movie theater. Blockbuster has to be.
I mean, today, just give it to her because I can't deal with her,
no.
and then it's just.
She is very lurchy.
It's too much.
Right. Okay. Okay, that means Virginia's got 2, Jaybird's got 2.
Where you at, Dennys?
Dennys has 1.
Better stand, son.
Okay, Dennys could be eliminated if he doesn't get this one. You have to get this. You have to win out here, Dennys.
He looks so pumped.
Yeah, he's like, can it just be over?
Darn. He's deep down. I really don't care.
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
have
go
actual work to do.
Yeah.
I know. This is auto work.
He's got to pull audio and stuff.
Okay, what do you think about this? Think fast. It's a skill level that begins with the letter N.
Ninja?
They call it a skill
Novice!
Jaybird.
Oh, good one.
Bam. Gets a win. The novice gets it on novice. Oh, yeah. And we got a new champ dancing. He's got the No Name Movie Game belt. He's got the Think Fast cap.
Here's your cap.
Thank you.
Psych!
Oh.
God, I just pulled my neck trying to catch that.
And she missed my head by about 2 inches.
It just hurt both of us.
That could have gone really wrong. Had a tragic moment happen during the Maroon 5 song. Jaybird was over here gloating about his Think Fast win.
In my space. A little too close for comfort.
He was peacocking into the dome camera for Kvj TV that we show, and Virginia poured some water on him, and Jaybird freaked out, caught up in the cord of his laptop, ripped it off of the table, and I believe the bottom is split off of that.
Oh, man.
The computer fell, he fell, and yes, we got it all on video.
I don't know how it looked, but it felt horrific.
It was a long fall, and again, you took a lot with you, and electronics are not your friend.
It's just there's too many cords around here, baby.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It feels like a booby trap.
And aren't you using that computer because your other laptop is broken?
We are hours away from getting that thing fixed. I'm so
Nice.
happy.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
You almost made it.
Yeah.
Almost. We're so close.
Can this laptop survive the bird long
Well,
enough?
she's throwing water on me.
That's your congratulatory Gatorade bath.
That ain't what you said while you were throwing it.
Creepy or cute? That is the question that Wendy has here today about a gift that she got from a guy that she's known for a while, a high school friend, 10 years ago. Yeah, you know, they were a little cozy then, but they just now reconnected. Only went on one pre-COVID date, and he just sent her a package with yoga pants, some other stuff in it, including some panties from a Duluth trading company. And she's like, all was good. I'm just kind of, I don't know. What's the rule in sending the panties? Is that kind of weird? Is that creepy or is that cute? So I guess, there's a lot of things that people are shooting at us here, whether it's creepy or cute. Virginia had kind of the rule that if you haven't been in the panties, don't buy the panties. Maybe is a hard rule when it comes to buying underwear for somebody that you're interested in.
And maybe know your girl, too.
I think I could hear that or see that on a bumper sticker. That panties saying. It's pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Somebody did text in and said, Duluth Trading Company is known for their underwear. And maybe they came as a package with the yoga pants. Do you usually wear underwear with yoga pants? How's that all work? I don't know.
I mean, you have to kind of wear a thong.
If not, you'll be seeing the contour of the bootay.
Yeah.
And the other part.
Sometimes with yoga pants, I just let it fly.
Just let it go all natch?
Yeah, because they're so tight. They're going to even show off like a thong line.
Right. So would you typically buy an underwear yoga pant combo? They're talking about being a package?
Not really, but
okay.
You go out in public?
I don't know these Duluth special panties they speak of. I've never had a Duluth panty on my butt.
I've seen the commercials for Duluth Trading Company, but I thought it was all like Carhartt stuff.
Yeah, it looks like masculine stuff.
Yes.
Like they'd show up and be like, I don't know, made out of like a potato sack material.
The voice like Duluth Trading Company.
I don't want to put that on my pink parts.
Do you go out in public without underwear on with yoga pants? So you'll let your...
I have. I think a lot of girls maybe have.
I just feel like that would contour it more. It would zone...
The tighter the pant, the bigger the camel.
That's what I think.
Sometimes, you can go too tight with your yoga pant, and then, everything is crystal clear. That's not the look I'm going for.
I've seen that. That's almost like, I don't even know how to, it's almost like my brain wants to explode. I'm like, I'm a man.
Well, you can't.
I'm just a man, but it looks like you're not wearing. I know.
Camel.
It looks like you're wearing absolutely nothing. You might as well be naked from the waist down, and I just don't even know how to process that because it's like, I shouldn't be looking.
Kevin just ran into the car in front of him.
Yo,
Thanks.
big time.
You can't be mad for a glance. If that happens,
No.
anybody's just going to glance just because you're like, wait a minute, oh my gosh, look at the CT on that thing.
If you didn't mean to, yes, we forgive you because sometimes you don't realize, and if you don't look down there or in a mirror, I think it's possible.
Okay.
But if it's so tight that you can't move it, then you should probably consider that guys are going to stare at you and hit the car in front of them.
Okay. All right. I think you're right. That seems fair.
I've crashed a car before checking someone out.
I believe it. You're a red-blooded American man.
No, but nobody was hurt.
Thank goodness.
Text we got here said, I'm a girl and I think this is actually a really sweet gesture. I would say it's cute, not creepy. We are all quarantined, so he's trying to get you something to enjoy during the lockdown. Yoga pants and clothes are never a weird thing to get. He played it safe.
DF in the chat room's calling out Virginia. Virginia's wrong again. Seamless panties don't show in yoga pants.
I don't know. Every panty I've ever put on showed in my yoga pants. Look, if you've got a
Granny
little...
panties showing yoga pants?
If you have even a little bit of ass and if your panties make a little indentation like mine do, you're going to see the difference. You're going to see the ass cheek and then you're going to see the little poking out on the side.
Yeah, I've seen that in yoga pants.
Some girls like the look. I'm not one of them, so...
I love yoga pants. I think yoga pants are awesome.
They're nice.
I like to wear them and I like to look at them.
I know. All around, they're genius.
Yeah. They're great.
You've actually had them on in here.
Yoga pants are very comfortable for me. Keeps it all nice and tight.
And another text said, it wasn't only panties, it was a complete outfit. Yoga pants seems like a good quarantine gift. So far, the overall judgment is it's cute, not creepy. So it's all good there, Wendy. You're in the clear. Any other questions or anything else that you need to call out here? That's what Monday mornings are all about here on the KVJ show. And especially now with all the quarantining that is going on, we're getting all kinds of new social norms, and people are either breaking the social distancing regulations or they're trying to shame the people that are breaking the social distancing regulations. My daughter was at her gym complex, the gym in her complex, and they were allowing 4 people to work out at a time. and they, asked you to keep your social distancing. So she was in there and she's on an exercise bike and she caught somebody that was snapping photos of her. They were trying to shame her.
But they're out in public too.
Yeah, I think a little. I know. Well, and I think that's it. I think a little bit of a confrontation ensued. It's like, what are you taking pictures of me for? And so all that kind of stuff. But that's the kind of stuff that's happening, where people are out there. It's like, look, I'm abiding by what I was said to do, but people just really feel an urge to try to call people out and shame them for when they're breaking this.
Definitely shaming for people who are not wearing masks in public. If you're not wearing it in the store, you're getting called out.
Well, now, yeah, because definitely now they have the new ordinance where they're suggesting everybody wear a mask.
But I saw so many people still not wearing them. They're still, I'd say it's half and half.
And this is the tough thing. How plugged in are you to the news? I'm very plugged in. I'm reading everything that you can. I had the TVs on 24/7 just to make sure I don't miss anything. And it's still tough, because over the weekend, this is on Saturday, Palm Beach County issued an executive order for the public to begin wearing masks in grocery stores, pharmacies, and other locations where social distancing measures are not possible.
You can see how guys would not be plugged in. You didn't know it was Easter.
Yeah, I took the weekend off from the news, and I swear to you, I'm not trying to be cute. It took me till about 3:30 p.m. yesterday to realize it was Easter.
Yeah.
That's how people don't know there's an executive order.
Well, and this happened on Saturday.
Yeah.
We had Boca and Del Rey on Friday, but it became all of Palm Beach County on Saturday. And it didn't describe any kind of penalty for failure to follow it. We're just on the #BeCool rules that are going on.
And look, out in public, it's not your job to be the enforcer.
People feel it is.
Let somebody else be the enforcer. You wear your mask. You protect yourself. If they try to go into a retail establishment, I think most places would turn them away because now it's an executive order.
Yeah.
But you don't have to be the police. You don't have to take pictures of people. You don't have to get involved. Just worry about you and your family and do your thing.
There are so many people who didn't have them on, though. I don't see them turning all those people
Did you go
away.
out on Saturday?
The grocery store had people that did not have masks on.
Well, and
maybe they didn't get the message.
But this is what makes it confusing because, Palm Beach County issues an executive order to start wearing the masks, and then the county mayor notes that wearing masks is voluntary.
Can you guys get on the same page?
So wait, what do we? So that's why there's so much confusion, and then you've got people that are like, I don't even know what they are, and who is this person taking photos of me while I'm on the exercise bike at my complex gym? And they're trying to call people out. There's just way too much confusion.
If the Kevin Ralston goes to the grocery store right now, would you have a mask on?
I went last Sunday and I put a mask on. Yeah, I would. And, a lot of people just don't even really know what counts and what doesn't. They say a facial covering, that's any covering which snugly covers the lower face, nose, and mouth, whether store-bought or homemade mask or just even clothing. Like you could have a scarf or a bandana or a handkerchief. That's kind of like what I had, was just kind of a cloth covering over the nose and mouth. So that's pretty much what is supposed to count. But yeah, we're calling people out and shaming people. We just don't even know exactly what the rules are and what we're supposed to be doing. I'm not trying to be a jerk. I just don't know. So this is kind of like a chance to, maybe let people know. If you missed some of the ordinances that were released over the weekend, we'll try to get you caught up to speed here. 877-979-WRMF. Now, we did have a poll because there are people that are intentionally, they probably realize they're being jerky and they just don't care.
Yes, I would say that's probably 18 to 20%.
We asked of all the different groups of people that are kind of annoying you, and these are pretty much all people that they just don't care. Which of these groups has annoyed you the most during the pandemic? Here's the results of the KVJ poll that we took. Number one was hoarders. People that are hoarding TP, and now I guess from over the weekend, it's hair dye and clippers.
Clippers? Why are you hoarding clippers?
People are wanting haircuts, so I guess maybe they're taking them, and then probably what they're doing is that they figure out they buy up all the supply, then they can start selling it for an upcharge.
Be careful, though, because you're going to get shamed like those two guys that did this already. They got in trouble for doing that.
Yeah,
they got
did. There's
shamed.
this hand sanitizer, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Hoarders is number one. 37% said that is the group that annoys them the most. We had a tie for second place. No social spacers, the people who don't observe social distancing and they get right in your face and want to talk to you and spit all over you. And glove litter bugs both had 24%.
I saw one of the male people in my neighborhood on Friday. A guy walked up to and they gave each other a high five, and it was the male person. I was thinking, wow, maybe some people
Really?
just, yeah. The high five, I don't know if that will die, Virginia.
Strangers are high-fiving?
I don't know if they're strangers, but they clearly, the one guy pulled in with the male the mail vehicle, and a guy walked up and they gave each other a high five.
Yeah, chances are they're not quarantining together.
I thought the same thing.
That's very peculiar.
Wow. And hoaxers, people that are just perpetrating all this bad information and things like that and are buying into all the hoaxes and telling you that 5G is going to get you coronavirus and things like that. 15%.
The lizard people are going to attack.
Yeah.
All those crazy theories out there.
Let me see. So, yeah, just a note, the masks went into effect today, but the ordinance was on Saturday. Somebody said, if I'm not mistaken, in Miami, stores and people will get fined for not having masks on. Yeah, I believe that they're taking it a little bit more intense, and I don't know if they've actually issued any fines to anybody, but there is in Miramar, Miami Beach, they've issued orders requiring everyone to wear a mask while shopping or working at stores, and that order applies to delivery people as well, according to that ordinance. But again, we have to keep checking in with our local radio show just to make sure that we got it right and something hasn't changed. Some of the call them outs that we got here, I'd like to call out the people wearing gloves in grocery stores. They touch better. They're touching their phones, digging in purses. They're opening car doors with the gloves on. Yeah, that is kind of a good note. And then the worst part then is then they're then peeling their gloves off and throwing them right by where their car was parked.
On the ground?
Yeah. Yeah, that's what we were talking about on Friday. We had that post, that guy who saw somebody throw it right next to the trash can, throw it on the ground right next to the trash can. And he's like, if you don't pick those things up, I will shove them up your tuchus and we'll watch the virus spread from your hiney up.
People littering like it's 1978. What's going on?
Well, it's just so uncool because, I mean, somebody does have to come and pick that up. It's not just going to magically make its way to the trash can. So you're creating a whole new set of work drama for some poor person that works there.
Well, the weird thing is the person that takes off the gloves and then doesn't throw them in the trash can. They throw them by the trash can.
What?
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. That's where that was the glove litter bugs that we were talking about.
Maybe they don't want to touch the trash can. That's what they're doing.
Touch them with the glove.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and this is kind of odd, as we're trying to let people know, hey, you need to be wearing masks, and there's shaming going on for that. Kind of the reverse is also in effect. Jessica from Jbird said, I got called out for wearing a mask at the store. Somebody said behind my back, it's like we're in a nuclear apocalypse. I would never wear that. I have an infant at home. I'm protecting them. Lay off.
It's
Again, just mind your own business. Do what you're supposed to be doing, and don't be so lippy.
Mm-hmm.
And that's coming from somebody who is very lippy.
Yeah, there's a time to be lippy. Guess what? It's not now. Shut your mouth.
Wow, there you go.
Gosh.
Yes.
Imagine getting yelled at like that. Shut your mouth.
Just be quiet. Do your shopping and go get in your car.
Yep.
I had fun shopping. I'm not going to lie. You could tell I have not got out in a while.
Okay, let me see. Any other column outs that we got here? We can do this. 877-979-9763. Somebody texted in and said, I want to call out my ex who is refusing me and my 7-year-old son the chance to see my other son, his younger brother. She claims it is due to COVID-19, but then she had him at a birthday party last week with over a dozen people. Yep, that kind of stuff is happening. We've had those calls.
There is definitely some people taking COVID and using it for their advantage, getting out of stuff or just getting their way because of COVID.
If you have a party for over a dozen people, you're not respecting COVID.
Mm-hmm.
That's ridiculous.
Okay. Somebody said, I want to call out Jaybird for having an epic meltdown during the baseball game with Dennys on Friday. Not only was he losing, but he threw a hissy fit and then deleted the YouTube video.
Well, we deleted it because it wasn't finished. There was going to be like all of this waiting. It wasn't finished.
Somebody said, I want to make sure that you know that Bird picked to play the game in the rain. He also lost the game. Okay, well,
as soon as I find a bikini, I'm going to put it on. We just don't have one. I already looked.
Yeah. Well, I think we decided earlier that maybe we'll get a replay tonight. So just replay the game, and then we'll call it good. And then we'll have a definite winner and loser.
Well, I just felt bad because everybody was watching, and then we had to quit. I felt more bad for the people.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. We had a little glitch. It was not, for once, human error.
It really was. I mean, I did pick rain, but we didn't know that it was going to be an hour delay for a rain.
You picked rain, and then you were surprised when it rained?
Well, no, usually you can pick rain, and you can just play in the rain. There's not a delay that goes with it. For whatever reason, this game has a delay in it. Yeah, it's stupid.
Mm-hmm. And a quick note, somebody said I live in Fort Lauderdale, and I was not able to get into a UPS store unless I had gloves and a mask.
Okay, so they're already stepping it up.
Yeah, that's the stuff that you might start seeing. So that's kind of the awareness level that you might need to start traveling with that.
I like it. It puts their employees in a safer position too.
Yeah. And the difference is, Wyatt's letting us know in the KVJ TV chat room, Miami is mandatory, Palm Beach is strongly suggested.
Okay.
So there we go. Again, the 3 counties in South Florida, we can't completely agree or get on the same terms, so it does differ a little bit from county to county. But that's pretty much it. You might just want to say that, hey, let me get a mask, let me get the gloves, let me get ready, because depending upon where I am, I might need something. Anything else you want to bring up? 877-979-WRMF here at the KVJ Show.
It's time for viral audio.
So hide your kids, hide your wife. Double rainbow all the way across the sky. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Well, here we go. A little ray of sunshine brought to you by Dolly Parton. She's got her quarantine poem for you.
This too shall pass, as all things will. If the virus don't kill us, the stay-at-home will. The kids are bored and restless. They scream and yell and squawk. And the teens and tweens are just plain mean. They bite your bleeping head off.
It's great. Squawk. Dolly.
Get it, Dolly.
All those loving couples that were once so sweet and cozy, now they fight like cats and dogs, like Donald and Pelosi. Lord, get us back to school and get us back to work and get us out of this dad-blame house before someone gets hurt. And Lord, please find a vaccination in the form of a shot or a pill, because if the virus don't kill us, the staying home will.
Oh, there you go, Dolly. That's pretty good, huh?
She's adorable.
I love her. I love her so much. Not only do I love her music.
Yeah. She is a lot of fun there.
She is quite in her heyday. She is so beloved.
Oh, yeah. She's highly respected.
Still cranking it out.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Well, check this out. I think this is always nice to see this, and well-deserved. Nurses applauded as COVID-19 patient leaves the ICU. They just were really supportive, and they had all kind of grouped up together to help this patient recover. And then as they leave, they all applaud for him. There you go. That's lovely stuff.
That
Support.
is.
That's what we need. We need people taking care of people, and that's exactly what they're doing. So that's lovely to see. I just saw this, too. I think it's a nice little positive. 29% of people in a new poll said that the crisis has helped them reconnect with friends and family that they drifted away from.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say that's true in my case, for sure.
Positive.
There are a lot of odd positives that are happening, with this quarantine and the pandemic. Also, a couple other people to shout out. Lisa from Pompano wanted to do a positive call out to the manager at the Publix on Sample and Federal. She was giving out pastries and everything in the bakery area for free to workers who are essential to our community's needs.
I love that.
Fantastic.
Beautiful.
They get great bakery, too.
Yeah, they do.
That's where I get them apple turnovers from.
Oh, okay.
They go down real nice, Fat Kevin.
Yeah, I bet. Want to shout out food delivery service DoorDash. They're chopping its commission fee by 50% for all South Florida restaurants through the end of May. And I know it's tough for the restaurants. I was reading an article, and one restaurant in Fort Lauderdale was talking about that they, even by staying open with delivery, are down 70%.
I figured. I think a lot of people are making a lot of meals at home.
Yeah. It's kind of changing the way people are doing stuff, so it's hurting a lot of restaurants, even that are still doing the pickup and delivery. Wanted to let you know, too, about our isolation dedications, a way for you to connect through the KVJ Show. You can record a greeting for friends or family or healthcare workers from the Mic Drop feature on the 97.9 WRMF app. You go to your app store, download that for free. You'll see in the hamburger menu, Mic Drop. That's what it's called, Mic Drop. And it'll allow you to record something right on your phone, and that comes right to us here, and then we're going to put it on the radio. So if you want to shout somebody out, give an isolation dedication, download the app for free, go look for the Mic Drop feature in the hamburger menu, and then we'll be playing it right here on the KVJ Show.
Want to feel better about your own messed up life? Check out the people in the whacked out news every weekday morning at 8:45 on the KVJ Show. 97.9 WRMF.
Got this interesting email here about possibly predicting the future. Farrah sent this into the KVJ Show, and she said, Jbird predicted the future on an After the Show podcast episode from July 29th of 2019. Okay, so this is, whoa. Good ways back. I mean, we didn't hear anything coronavirus until at earliest, November?
Yeah, November, yeah.
Yeah, so you're talking several months even before it was a discussion.
You're a regular Nostradamus.
Wow. That's,
Well, he's been talking about how he's got psychic abilities.
Raw, very green.
Raw. Yeah. Well, this is, tell me, are you impressed by this? Now, if you don't know, we do a podcast after the regular show that we do on the radio. You can actually listen to on our podcast app or watch it live on Kvj Tv. And because it's not on the radio, we are allowed to use whatever language you want, hence the bleep in this. Jbird didn't lose his mind and just started swearing on the radio.
That's Virginia's job.
Yes. She does that on the regular show. But here is the clip from July 29th of 2019 from the After the Show podcast.
I feel like we haven't had one of those extinction type of diseases that wipes out, you know what I mean? Like in olden times.
Right, like a scarlet fever that just took out so many people.
They were afraid of the bird flu. Remember that? We were actually really scared. Oprah was talking about that.
You're right.
And then all of a sudden bird flu just went away.
Wow. How about that?
I don't know,
When was that?
That was in
July 29th, 2019.
Wow, July.
I mean, are you impressed?
Crystal balls over here.
Are you impressed?
Kinda.
Yeah, I mean, I can predict that Virginia's going to be very annoying throughout the show.
That's a pretty good prediction.
Yes.
We'll see if it pans out or not.
I sense it.
You sense it will?
Oh, yeah. I've been sensing it all damn year.
Do you have an unpopular opinion? A lot of people have a lot of opinions going on right now in the world about how our politicians are handling the quarantine, how scientists are handling things, what's going on. Do you have an opinion that you're very strong about, but not a lot of people agree with?
I don't know if you agree with me or not, but gender reveal videos annoy the pee out of me. I don't care what you're having. And it's not about the kid. It's about you. It's about you.
You're right.
But I think if you know the people, it's cute.
It's annoying. If you and Panda did it, I'd be texting Kevin, can you believe this crap? See, unpopular opinion.
Okay, so what is your unpopular opinion? Rita in Royal Palm said, unlike others, I hate avocado. Despise it. I don't understand how people like that mushy
It's
crap.
like she's so right. It feels like a green slug in your mouth. I am with you. I'll sing it to the mountaintops.
Okay. There you go. Not a big fan of that. Somebody said their unpopular opinion that they have here on the KVJ Show Facebook page. They said, my unpopular opinion is outside the beach, flip-flops are tacky. Nobody wants to see your nasty feet. Okay.
I don't know. I think cute feet and flip-flops are great. I am all about the opinion of gross people shouldn't wear flip-flops.
Yeah, I love feet.
But if you have a cute foot with a little tight pedicure and your foot look good, I think a flip-flop is adorable.
I mean, the foot fetish people they're gonna be like, we love feet.
No, that's their unpopular opinion. That's probably why. A lot more people in South Florida like the flip-flops.
Oh, my gosh, yeah.
This is gonna be an unpopular opinion, but
Okay.
I'm starting to get annoyed by Baby Yoda.
Oh,
Sorry.
Yeah,
These
they've
people who don't even like Star Wars, like a Virginia, think they know about Baby Yoda, making me not like Baby Yoda.
I love Baby Yoda.
See? Okay. Every time she likes Baby Yoda, I hate him more. The witch.
yeah.
I couldn't love him more.
Other unpopular opinions. Super long nails are frightening and impractical, and I have to assume you're dirty. How do you wipe?
Very gently.
Okay. That is an interesting thought, yes. If you have super long nails, how do you wipe? Do you know that answer, Virginia?
I think you have to like use the palm, not the fingertip.
Okay. Yeah.
The fingertip, that's a dangerous game.
But yeah.
Don't even bring that thing. I mean, on top of the cleanliness issue, what about the scrapage? You don't want to give yourself a paper cut on your...
Well, this is pain versus sanitation. And I'm not sure that you could do an adequate job of either, avoiding pain or maintaining good sanitation.
Get a roommate and you guys tag team each other?
Wow.
Taylor Swift's annoying.
That Miss Americana, I
don't know how unpopular that is.
Is that an unpopular opinion?
I don't know. That is a good question.
When we play that song, The Man, I want to take my computer and throw it out the window.
Yeah.
She
annoys you.
I hate that song so much. Probably an unpopular opinion. It's such a divisive song.
Do not watch Miss Americana.
I
you
did.
will want to punt your TV.
I did. It's so annoying. I watched it.
I wanted to like it too because I heard it like a few people I respected were talking about it and saying they enjoyed it. So I'm like, okay, let me just see what this thing's all about. I was so annoyed. I'm just like, all right.
Swifties are going to get on me. They've done it before. I've felt the wrath.
Only cool thing about Miss Americana is Taylor Swift's kitchen. If you haven't seen Taylor Swift's kitchen, fabulous.
It makes me feel like I would probably be more annoyed by her by seeing that.
No, her kitchen is actually likable and lovely, unlike a lot of the things she does and says.
The fact that Virginia is going on about Taylor Swift's kitchen is making me not like Taylor Swift and Virginia that much more.
Have I told you about Baby Yoda? Oh my God, Kevin, he's adorable.
I mean,
precious.
The purpose of this bit is to have unpopular opinions.
It is. That's the whole
Right.
thing. What is your unpopular opinion? Somebody texted in and said, unlike others, I hate Lizzo. I don't think she's talented. I don't think it's okay to flaunt your body when you're overweight and make it seem okay. Just stuff is not cool. You are not cute stuff.
And if you say you don't like it, you are called sexist.
Mm-hmm. Somebody else's unpopular opinion, the Beatles are very overrated.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that.
Some stuff is. No, some of their stuff is overrated, definitely.
Some of it's good, but I mean, everything is not that good.
Everything is not that. You're right.
Really? The lyrics sold for $900,000 for a piece of paper?
I can't stand early Beatles. I want to hold your hand. I don't.
Okay. Let me see. The unpopular opinion here is electric cars are dumb and you only drive them for show and not the environment. Okay.
Okay.
Somebody's unpopular opinion.
Interesting.
Okay. I wish homelessness on every social media influencer. Jeez.
Going hard.
Social influencer, just the term, is very annoying.
Wow.
Well, because it makes you just sound, I'm a social influencer. I've got credibility.
Okay. What is your unpopular opinion? Pie is better than cake.
I think that's going to be a fair debate, honestly. In fact, I'd like to hear people duke that one out.
Okay. Jar Jar Binks was funny and arguably the best part of Star Wars: The Phantom Menace.
That's a troll. Block them. That's a troll.
You don't think they really believe that?
I do not mean that.
Someone else said, Hamilton kind of sucks.
Oh, I've never heard that.
I've heard it before.
Really?
Yeah.
That's why it's an unpopular opinion, Virginia.
Oh.
But you're right, the people love that thing.
Mm-hmm. Migos is just the reincarnation of the Black Eyed Peas. Fight me.
I love when people end it with, fight me.
Mm-hmm. What's your unpopular opinion? I don't believe alcoholism is a disease. I believe it's more of a personality disorder than a disease. I love how it's the only disease that can be put in remission by just not doing something. Cancer is not the deliberate choice addiction is. Disease can't be controlled by thinking.
I don't want to, yeah.
Oh, boy.
That's a tough one right there. You're going to get people, what?
Oh, I know. That's why it's very unpopular. Someone else also texted in, I believe that religion is the root of all evil in the world. Okay.
I think a lot, not all, but I think a lot of some of those emotional support animals are stupid.
All emotional support
I don't even know if that's even an
animals.
unpopular opinion.
That's
I
true.
think that's a
all
majority opinion because a lot of people have gotten really sick of that. Okay, anything else you want to add in other than the social media comments we got? 877-979-WRMF.
I have one more.
Yes.
Sorry, but sushi, it sucks.
Get out of here.
Boom. Don't care. Unpopular.
Go eat a Hot Pocket, you pansy.
Sushi is terrible.
It's delicious.
Terrible.
Me and Dennys will fight you.
I hate it, Kevin.
We'll fight you.
I don't care.
War on the Shore 9.
Ow! There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news.
Yeah.
Good. So many people on meth.
Ow!
Well, COVID seemed to make up a big part of our whacked out news every single day. That's just kind of what is going on here. That's the new normal, I believe they call it. They say that there's a beauty salon in Ohio that was found sneaking customers in to have their hair and nails done.
Oh, Lord. Come on, y'all.
Bootleg nail jobs.
You gotta do it the right way.
Yeah. And there's a report from a government agency in Hawaii that found an increase in landlords offering to waive rent in exchange for sexual favors.
Yeah, I saw that.
That's probably a crime, right?
It's definitely a crime. You can't.
You don't advertise it.
You can't do that. But
Yeah.
if both people want it, if both people said, you know what, I'm cool, I'll sleep with you if I get this month rent for free, do you have a problem with that?
No, if it's two consenting adults and both people are into it.
Yeah.
But the problem then becomes like one person may not have a choice because they're desperate and now you're taking advantage. I don't know.
Even just bringing it up, you're going to be into...
You can't post it anywhere, you dingbat. They can't write it out somewhere and put it on a post.
Unpopular opinion. I think prostitution should be legal.
A lot of people feel that way too. Yeah.
If everyone's into it,
Yeah,
and it's
consenting adults.
it's done on a legit way.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is that even unpopular? I don't even know.
I don't know either.
I don't know.
There's a woman that got arrested after trying to book a flight at New Orleans airport. She was fully naked and then refused to leave.
Yeah, it sounds like maybe she was hopped up on something.
At this point, you can't tell what's going on with anybody. You're like, is it mental illness? Are you on drugs? Are you just quarantine crazy?
Yeah.
We don't even know.
Surefire way, though, to get yourself taken care of, tackled by the authorities. I mean, the airport, it's just got nothing but the authorities.
This doesn't seem to be exhibiting the spirit of the season. A guy in Ohio was arrested for pointing a gun at somebody while dressed as the Easter Bunny.
Oh, no.
That's not what it's about.
The bunny would never.
No.
It's not
never.
about that.
There's a couple in Texas that recently went on a date to a Native American burial ground, and they were busted there with a meth pipe shaped like Baby Yoda.
See what's happening in Virginia?
Yeah.
It's a meth pipe?
I do love Baby Yoda, but not enough to start smoking meth pipes shaped like
So
that.
obviously that's custom made. You can't.
I don't know. Are they making
No.
Baby Yoda meth pipes?
Disney put that out.
There's a 19-year-old man that paused in the lobby of a Riverside, California bank he was trying to rob to enjoy what officers called an adult beverage. Wait, so he's about to rob a bank, but he chugs a beer first?
Interesting.
Liquid courage.
Yeah, well, it caused him an arrest. That'd be a felony. That's a big one. And I assume they get him for underage drinking, too. He's only 19.
Yeah.
That'd be tricky. Robbing a place buzzed.
Yeah, I think you want your wits about you.
Thank you.
Yeah. A threesome with two men and a woman in South Carolina went bad last week when one of the guys couldn't perform. Apparently, it wasn't a very popular thing either because two of the guys then wound up brawling and the one who couldn't perform was arrested for assault and battery.
Okay, how is this not a Florida story?
I know. Thank you, South Carolina.
Step off, South Carolina.
Yeah, that is Florida.
Stealing our act.
That's our act.
Well, they're known as the Gamecocks, so...
Okay, maybe it is your act.
Good point.
Yes. A couple in Michigan was arrested after they broke into a house but ran off when the victim pulled out a chainsaw.
Oh, my.
All right, give me okay, never mind.
Whoa.
Yeah.
And a wildlife trust in Kenya was surprised when a zebra gave birth to a rare zonkey. If you don't know, that's half zebra, half donkey.
That's awesome.
Yes,
Is there
donkey.
is there film on that? Would you watch that? Or is that too gross?
That's a little too gross.
Yeah, it might be.
You want to see the birth of a zonkey?
I want to see it scamper after. I don't know if I want to see it come out.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
All right, and that is your whacked out news.
This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
Oh, this is a big one. Your unpopular opinion. Somebody texted in and said, I think Tiger King is overrated and just plain garbage. Wow.
You know, when I came
There's
in,
a few people that think that.
yeah, I came in here. I was probably on the third episode, and I was really talking about it a lot. By the time I watched it, I kind of agree. It's a little overrated. No?
Yeah, I mean, I just think it was the perfect thing at the perfect time. Mindless, stupid, trashy. It was what I needed, but not everybody likes it. Especially some chicks on my Instagram that called me every name in the book because they're like, "You hate tigers and you promote their death." I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa! I don't promote any animal death.
You promote their death.
I don't want any animals to die.
Yeah,
I didn't kill them. Joe Exotic did.
Yeah.
I'm just here for the trashy entertainment.
Unpopular opinion? Dirt of the day.
What do you got, diarrheas?
Also, somebody texted in and said, wine and cheese do not go together. Stop being soft and throw in some meat, even prosciutto. Okay? Someone else said, U2 and Coldplay are terribly boring bands. Oh, my gosh. You see Chris Martin on Saturday Night Live.
How was that? Was it bad?
I don't know that it was bad.
It was just sleepy?
Coldplay. For some people, they find them sleepy. I like Coldplay, so that should tell you something.
Yeah, it's a good question because all I saw was the Tom Hanks part of it, and it was interesting. I mean, you're part of you're like going, okay, I'm just glad that you're getting something going.
Well, what do you want him to do?
Exactly.
Play Great Balls of Fire.
Yeah.
People were like, why didn't he bring out Wilson? That would have been the perfect time.
Yeah.
Who's Wilson? Oh, Wilson.
It did, Castaway. That seemed like that would have worked.
It doesn't suck. The Coldplay.
No.
It's exactly what we said.
Yeah, there you go. Well, we're talking about working from home. Somebody texted in and said, yeah, I still have my job, and my commute to Fort Lauderdale used to be 50 minutes. Now it's 20 minutes door to door. So imagine 1/3 of the workforce can work from home, and 82% of them, at least in a recent survey, said that they don't believe they're going to go back to work even when everything is lifted because they've found a good system and their boss loves the newfound productivity. And they say, you know what, just keep working from home. Imagine if the commutes in South Florida changed and you could easily, they're knocking 30 minutes off of a 50-minute commute.
That's amazing.
Now, schools, I think, are going to affect that because the schools will go back. And so you're seeing the workforce not there, or at least 1/3 of it, but you're going to see the schools back. So I don't think that's going to stay at 20.
There's too many workforces out there that are going to be required to be at their workforce. There's some jobs that you're going to be able to work from home, but you're still going to have traffic.
Yeah, no, I think you will. You might see a slight reduction. Maybe. You might see a slight reduction. If there's any kind of odd positive, who knows? Maybe it's not going to be 30 minutes, but maybe 5 or 10 minutes. And wouldn't that be nice? Just to not have to sit there an extra 5 or 10 minutes in traffic.
Anything is great.
Yeah, I guess we'll see. Nobody's going to know until the whole thing's over with, but that could be one of the odd surprises we didn't expect.
Do you think most people are going to come out of this quarantine fatter?
I think a lot of people are. I think more people are putting on weight than they are getting in ripped, crazy great shape.
I'm trying to put a stop to it.
What do you think you've gained so far, weight-wise?
I think I've gained a solid 6 pounds. A 6 that I have to bust my buns to get off now.
Okay.
That's a lot for me. When I take off my shirt, it's pretty potbelly-like.
Well, coming up, we are going to get to a topic we posted on our social media. It was a fill-in-the-blank question. The quarantine made me a ... fill-in-the-blank. Number one answer was fat ass. So,
all you're doing is eating, and you're bored.
And it's fun because you get all these snacks that are supposed to last you months and months.
And you're right. I'm taking my time. I'm making meals, so I'm making big portions, and I'm making sure I have seconds. And
well, a lot of the food, somebody had made the comment when they put fat ass, going, because we went for pasta dishes. because I guess it's what we had in the cabinets, and we thought, okay, that's more of like a quarantine type food for whatever reason, and we were just eating lasagnas and spaghettis, and
That makes sense to me.
and they're like, wow, it's really starting to catch up with everybody in our family.
That makes sense.
We just all sat around and looked at each other going, gosh, we are all so much more fat. Now a month later than we were last month.
At least you acknowledge it.
Yeah, you know.
Be self-aware.
Stop the bleeding.
I put one of my kids in a wheelbarrow. You ever pushed anybody in a wheelbarrow?
It's so much fun. Can I be a part of this? I would love that.
It's a great workout,
It
and
is.
the kids giggle with delight.
Yeah.
It is so much fun. Do I love to be pushed in a wheelbarrow? You did it for me.
I did when your leg was hurt.
Yeah.
That's
It's a
why
workout.
I have a wheelbarrow, because I bought one for
Yeah.
that bit, and then I just kept it because it's great if you have a house and you have to like do like adult stuff, like you need one.
Say it. Wheelbarrow.
Wheelbarrow.
How do you say it?
Wheelbarrow.
How do you say it?
Wheelbarrow.
It's not a barrel.
All right, you don't have to yell at me.
Well, you're the one pointing it out.
Look, dog.
Since we're here,
That's what we
You're
call
doing it wrong.
We called that. That's what we called it in Lake Park.
Well, with the like telecommuting that people are doing and the virtual work from home, I was saying a second ago that one of the things that they've noticed is people are ordering dress shirts and tops, but not the pants or the skirts. And it's because people were wearing pajama bottoms or just sitting in their drawers while doing their work because nobody can see you from the waist up when you're doing all those conferences on Zoom. So here's a fun game called Pants or No Pants. Let me explain the rules. Now, with so many people working from home, you no longer have to wear the pants to work. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a cartoon character. You tell me if they wear pants or no pants. Donald Duck.
He wears no pants.
Do you agree, Virginia?
no pants, Kevin.
Oh, he's always Porky Pigging it.
No pants. No pantalones. Okay. Yeah, Porky Pig is another one.
It's weird how they don't cover up his privates.
It is odd, yeah.
That'd make it dirtier, though, I think.
But he is a duck. I think we should give him a pass. How many ducks in your neighborhood wear pants?
Yeah, I've seen ducks in action, and it's horrific. They need to put pants on ducks in real life.
Winnie the Pooh. Yeah.
It's a tough job.
It is.
Can you imagine the person who has to do that?
That poor bastard.
We do, though. There's a duck problem out there.
Your job is tough.
If
Try
you've,
putting pants on ducks.
if you've never seen a duck dong, don't.
Okay. Thanks for the advice.
From the man that brought you the dolphin dong, which he was equally horrified
You watched a
about.
lot of animal dong, I've noticed.
Yeah. Donkeys. You know a lot about dogs.
He's an animal dong expert. Goofy. Pants or no pants?
Pants.
Pants.
Okay, yes, blue pants. You're right about that. Yeah,
Yes.
he's got pants.
I won't get one wrong here.
I mean, I feel like Goofy is hung, so you don't want that thing just out.
If I get one wrong, Virginia can
He's got very big feet.
Very big feet. And
Yeah.
Well, that's a good goofy.
donkey dong.
Good goofy.
That is good. Winnie the Pooh. Pants or no pants?
No pants.
He has no pants on.
You're right. Okay, perfect score so far.
And it's kind of alarming when he gets his little nose stuck in that honey jar because
He's bent over.
my man's got his naughty bits all hanging out.
Yeah, he does. Puss in Boots from Shrek.
Pants.
Pants or no pants?
Wait, does he have pants? I know he's got boots.
Yeah, he does.
Pants.
Pants or no pants?
He's got no pants.
I'm gonna go pants.
I just don't know. I don't know that character.
I don't know him that well.
No pants.
Oh, you were right, Bern.
All right.
Mm-hmm. Puss in Boots, no pants. Squidward from SpongeBob SquarePants. Now, SpongeBob's got square pants. What about Squidward? Pants or no pants?
I think he's got pants.
I think he's got no pants.
Oh boy. And we're at a crossroad. Pants.
Okay, and Virginia says no pants. It's no pants.
Damn it!
And now you're tied.
Bird.
You both have missed one.
Okay, time to get serious.
Pants or no pants? The Grinch.
The Grinch?
Pants or no pants?
No pants.
Is Sam I Am the same thing as the Grinch? No.
No.
The Grinch? It's still Christmas?
No pants.
No pants for the Grinch. Red Santa coat and hat, no pants.
Sam I Am and the Grinch, are they part of the same story? Are they
Dr.
friends?
Seuss.
They
It's
friends?
the same author, but not the same dude.
Oh, okay. What the
I
attitude?
mean, come on.
Give me a friend. Sorry, I didn't mean to.
Kevin, how do you work with him?
Well, he's supposed to average 3 wrong things a break, and he's only at 2 right now. So let him catch up.
Is that my average?
Yes. Shrek. What about Shrek? Pants or no pants?
Pants.
Pants.
And he's another one. You need to put pants on him because he would be just ridiculously huge.
Oh, he's an ogre.
He's an ogre.
Yeah, he's an ogre. Yeah, pants.
You got to put pants
Basically
on.
leggings, but yeah, pants.
The Beast from Beauty and the Beast. You got to put pants on that thing.
The Beast. Speedy Gonzalez, pants or no pants?
No pants.
Okay, what do you think, Virginia?
No pants.
You're going to say no pants, both of you no pants?
Oh, he has
No.
on pants?
He's wearing white pants, yes. Yellow hat, red kerchief, white shirt, white pants.
Damn it. We blew it.
Final one, pants or no pants, Fred Flintstone.
He definitely has pants. He's got that long.
He's got pants.
He's got a dress. Mm-hmm. He's got like a overall.
Oh,
he doesn't
he's
have
got a dress.
overall, no pants. Unless he's got a little thong underneath we ain't seeing.
Right. Trick question, you're right, no pants. He has a long shirt, almost dress.
Were you guys Flintstone fans?
Yes.
I loved the Flintstones.
I love the concept of him going to the quarry
and then bring the steak out
punching
it would fall on the.
Always fun.
Listen to the KVJ Show live each weekday morning from 6 to 10 a.m. on your home speaker. Just use the voice command, play the KVJ Show. 97.9 WRMF.
On social media, we asked the question, asking you to fill in the blank. The quarantine made me a blank. Number one response, fat ass. So a lot of people are packing on the quarantine pounds.
A fat alcoholic.
That's hot.
I'm saying some people might have that.
I was having trouble getting you married off before. Now it's going to be real tough.
Here's my friend. He's a fat alcoholic.
Hey, ladies, who wants it? It's real available.
And shut up.
Don't forget that he talks to voices, too. That's really an added seller.
Okay, will you pipe down? My gosh, I've had enough.
I know, right? Nope. Still piling on.
I'm a shell of a man over here.
Nope, not done yet.
Don't get me started on the dog.
You watch it. Kevin.
Other top answers, manicurist and barber. That is big. In fact, I saw the big rush now is for hair dye and clippers.
Yeah, I'm finally going to make the move today. I'm ordering my hair dye from Justin's, and it's being delivered in the mail. I just can't. I saw myself in a video on Sunday, and I'm like, oh, boy.
Got to do something about it, huh?
Well, it's just aging me so much.
Yeah.
I think you look beautiful. You have a glow about you. I think you sound younger today. Sound rested.
We posted up something on our Facebook page. There's a lot of DIY type hair dyes you can do. Coffee and Kool-Aid and things like that apparently all work. So
Ooh.
A lot of stuff you can't get out to get it.
Oh, that's what I should have got. Damn it, Bird. I didn't get Kool-Aid.
You can order it online.
I hear you.
Amazon got that Kool-Aid.
Mm-hmm. Other top answers. The quarantine made me a chef. Yes.
Okay.
Artist painter is number 4 on the list. Drinker/bartender. Yeah, a lot of that.
Yeah.
I bet a lot of people are mixing up new cocktails, though. As you're talking 4 weeks in, you're probably like, okay, I need to drink something different.
I am doing different things. I mean, I never used to drink a lot of coffee martinis. I drank about 8 of them on Friday.
Not going to lie, something about that Publix ginger ale mixed with the whiskey kind of hits good.
I like how Virginia said that she just drank a little bit this weekend, then she just says a little apparently to her is 8.
You
not a
drank
lot.
a little?
I just drank a little.
I did
8.
We did a happy hour with you. We saw you.
Yeah, and then I was fine.
That's just a
after.
little, though.
That's a little.
In her terms, that's a little. Gamer/card shark/great at darts. I've actually become okay at cards. I was terrible like a month ago, and I never used to play card games. I'm okay now.
Okay.
I'm not the worst in the family, I don't think, anymore. Also, a lot of people are talking about what good a shape they've gotten in, but that was further down the list. Fat ass is 1, and jacked is 7th.
Who is texting that in right now?
Yeah, nobody wants to talk to you, so keep it to yourself.
Oh, this quarantine bro crushing it.
Yeah. Somebody else said a sex demon. Okay. Look out. Yeah, somebody said I have gotten pregnant during the
Definitely?
quarantine.
They know for a
I
fact?
believe so, yep.
Wow. I bet you any money, Virginia, you're going to see a lot of babies coming out of this thing.
That's, I mean, if you're ready and if you wanted to, awesome. But if you didn't, you're
I think there's going to be some surprises for some people.
Uh-oh.
You got gardener, carpenter, further down the list, an IT technician. Yes, people having to do their own stuff, especially if you got a kid that's doing virtual school or you got to do the virtual work stuff.
Just be careful. Gardener, okay. Carpenter, don't hurt yourself right now. You do not want to have to go get medical attention.
Yeah, I know.
That's one of those things that I don't know if you should just be picking up.
Somebody became a chicken farmer during the quarantine. Okay.
That's lovely.
Are they being held against their will?
What?
Are they being held against their will, or they really want to become a chicken farmer?
Yeah, no, they've started, I guess, cultivating chickens.
I would totally do that if I could. I think free-range chickens that just run around a fenced yard is adorable.
Mm-hmm. Some of the other ones, fill in the blank. The quarantine made me a can stacker, and they sent the photos. Very impressive. They took all the beer cans and made this castle in their living room of all the empty beer cans. Lisa from Jupiter said the quarantine made me a bitch.
Yeah, I'm with you, Lisa.
Okay.
It's made me all business, and it's not necessarily a good thing.
Yes. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Well, there you go. That's all the things that people had put up on our Facebook page. We're going to be taking isolation dedications here on the KVJ show. You can leave those for friends, family members, healthcare workers, whomever you want. Just download the free 97.9 WRMF app from your app store, and you go up to the hamburger menu in the right-hand corner. So there's three little lines together, and you'll see mic drop. Go in there, and you can leave your message, and we'll play it on the radio from there.
I love that.
Yeah, I think it'll be fun. It'd be a nice way to do just a little shout out for anybody that you want. Say thanks or just say, hey, I miss you guys, whatever. Just go, anything like that.
We should do those all day, every day.
We will.
Little happy messages.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, taking over.
That could be our new normal.
I love it.
Happy messages. Yeah, I love a little positivity. There's a lot of good stories that are out there. Always need a little positivity going on. Probably the big one I had was, man, the hope that there could actually be a vaccine by September. That would be amazing. That would be my big positive takeaway. There was a really cool story that I liked too that made me smile. It was a 93-year-old woman in Pittsburgh who went viral after she stood in a window with a sign that said, I need more beer. And it's
Did anybody bring her beer?
I believe she's going to be like having all the beer she wants because everybody's talking about it and they loved it. They're like, that's so great.
Old people drinking
That's
beer, man.
so funny.
Yeah, she is doing great. 93-year-old women drinking beer is a very positive thing. Yeah. There's a lot of good stuff going on. In fact, there's a 99-year-old World War II vet in England named Tom Moore who recently broke his hip. And now he's raising money for charity by walking back and forth on his patio. Now, he can only go about 75 feet at a time, but his goal is to do it 100 times before his 100th birthday later this month.
Aww.
And he's trying to raise $1,200. And he's already up to about $500,000 on justgiving.com. How about that?
Oh, my gosh. He wanted $1,200 and got $500,000?
He's getting $500,000.
I mean, he's killing it.
He is definitely crushing it. So those are some great stories of people in their 90s. All right, Jaybird, if you would, before we get to the After the Show podcast, wrap today with your thought.
Don't spend time beating on a wall hoping to transform it into a door.
Did you miss a segment from the KVJ Show? Find it on kvjshow.com or soundcloud.com/kvjshow.